G'day, Money Warriors, and welcome. Look, if you're living in Australia right now, you know the squeeze is absolutely real. So today, we're going to skip the advice about cutting back on coffees. Instead, this is your explainer on how to strategically boost your income with some seriously high-paying side hustles that are perfect for the Aussie economy in 2025. All right, let's get into it.
So let's start with this number, $2,010. That's the average weekly earnings for an Australian. Now, on paper, that sounds okay, right? But that's before life and inflation really start taking their bite. This is just the starting line.
And here is the main culprit. The Consumer Price Index, the CPI, is ticking along at 3.8%. You've got to think of this as the silent thief in your wallet. It's that invisible tax that makes everything, from your groceries to the petrol in your car, just that little bit more expensive every single week.
And to really bring it home, just look at the housing market. The average price for a home in Queensland just blew past the $1 million mark. I mean, that's not just a number on a screen. That is a massive financial wall that puts incredible pressure on that weekly paycheck we just talked about.
So, here's the thing. While saving money is, of course, super important, you just can't scrimp and save your way out of this kind of economic pressure. No way. The real winning move for 2025 is to go on the offense. It's about strategically growing your income by finding the opportunities hidden inside the very systems that are causing all this pressure.
Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the most important step, the foundation. Then we'll get into using your financial know-how, making money from big-ticket items like property, and finally, we'll check out some cool, niche digital plays. Let's do it.
First things first, before you even think about earning a single new dollar, you have to become an absolute master of the money you already have. This is all about becoming a professional deal finder, a pro saver, and learning how to turn the system back in your favor.
And that leads us perfectly to our very first hustle, becoming a financial optimization and cashback broker. Think about it. Aussies are constantly comparing big stuff, home loans, car insurance, energy bills. Your hustle is to be the person who helps your friends, your family, or even clients navigate this confusing maze. You make money by guiding them to the best deals and claiming the rewards. You know those cashback offers you see? Companies are literally paying a finder's fee for new customers. You can be the expert who connects people to those deals and collects that fee. You don't need much to start, just a bit of organization and a good eye for a deal.
All right, so once you've nailed finding the best deals, the next level is to turn complex information into cold, hard cash. We're talking about jumping on major government changes in big market trends, because you know what? When things get complicated for most people, expertise becomes incredibly valuable.
And we've got a perfect example of this happening right now. The government is making massive changes to student loans, which has created a ton of confusion for millions of people. And where there's confusion, there is a massive opportunity for anyone who can offer some clarity and smart advice.
And just to show you the scale of this thing, wow! The last federal budget wiped a staggering $19 billion of student loan debt for 3 million Australians. That is 3 million people who suddenly have more money and are all asking the exact same question. Okay, so what should I do with this money now? You can be the person who answers that, helping them invest or pay down other debts, all for a very nice consulting fee.
And you know, this same idea applies everywhere. You could become an investment platform coach, teaching beginners how to get started with shares and earning through affiliate links. Or you could get really specific and become a specialized insurance auditor, diving deep into the fine print of complex things like life insurance to make sure people aren't overpaying or, even worse, undercovered. Both of these turn financial complexity into a seriously high-value service.
Okay, let's shift gears and talk about the really big ticket items. These next few hustles tap directly into two things Aussies love: our obsession with property and the engine room of our economy, small businesses. And because the items are so big, the commissions can be, well, pretty significant.
Here are 3 really powerful examples for you. First, you could generate leads for mortgage brokers, focusing on first home buyers who might not have a huge deposit, what the banks call a high LVR. Or second, you could become a consultant for small businesses, helping them sort out everything from their banking to their insurance. And third, there's a huge growing need for administrators to help people manage their self-managed super funds, or SMSFs. These are high-trust, high-value roles for sure.
All right, for our last category, we're going digital, and we're getting super specific. These opportunities are all about taking a unique skill you might have or targeting a very precise and often overlooked corner of the market online.
It's all about finding your angle.
So you've really got two clear paths you could take online. On one hand, you can go broad and become a digital finance content creator, making explainers just like this one and make your money from affiliate links. Or you could go super niche and become a pet insurance specialist. And let me tell you, that is a booming market. You can earn great recurring commissions just by helping people find the right cover for their furry family members.
And our final hustle is for anyone out there with language skills. There is enormous demand from government departments and big companies for accredited interpreters and translators. If you are a certified pro, you can charge very high hourly rates for providing these absolutely essential services, whether it's for medical, legal, or government work. So we've just run through 10 different side hustles. But here's the most important thing I want you to take away. This isn't just a list of jobs. It's a whole new mindset. It's a strategy for how you can look at the economy and see all those problems as opportunities in disguise.
I want you to picture this. Think of the entire Australian economy as a giant, super complex jigsaw puzzle, with all the pieces just spread out on a table. Now, most people just stare at the mess and complain about how confusing and difficult it all is.
You see, the problem pieces of the puzzle are obvious, right? That 3.8% inflation, the million-dollar houses. Your side hustle, that becomes the instruction manual. You're the one who uses the data and understands the pain points to figure out where all the high-value pieces go. The cashback rewards, the savings from debt cuts, the big commissions. And you profit by putting those pieces in the right place for other people. See? You're not just doing a job, you're solving the puzzle.
So, I'll leave you with this one question to chew on. Looking at this whole landscape we've just explored, from student debt to pet insurance to home loans, which economic problem are you going to choose to solve for a profit?